True, teenagers are immature, but that is not the sole cause of the accidents they get into. A couple of things I'd like to point out is that over 5,000 teenage auto accidents in 2006, 60% were not wearing seatbelts, National Highway of Traffic Safety says. While seatbelts will not save everyone's life, they will certainly save a bunch of them. If we could just educate teens about the importance of wearing their seatbelt, I'm sure we could save a lot more lives. According to Jimmy Heldren, a 17-year-old driver, all it took for me to wear my seatbelt is the presentation I listened to by a father whose teenage daughter was killed in a car accident after a sporting event in high school. She was not wearing her seatbelt. We should also educate young drivers about the risk of using cell phones while driving. The Edgar Snyder law firm states that last year alone, 21% of the teen car crashes were because of cell phone distractions. Why don't we raise the age limit for using cell phones? Maybe we should crack down on the alcohol-related issue more than we should worry about the driver age limit. According to the CDC, in 2004, 12,000 deaths in America from fatal drunk driving car accident injuries. That is more people dying from a terrorist attack or a plague. In my personal opinion, we should try to set new standards and regulations on buying and consuming alcohol rather than setting regulations on driving, which is the world's most important necessity today. Today, teens and adults need to go to school, work, grocery shopping, and many more places. Teens without cars means more time lost for parents, while they drop 17 or 18-year-olds to universities and their respective jobs. Teens between the age of 13 and 17 have already developed good judgmental and cognitive skills. According to the MediaProject.com, teens will learn to have a better hand-eye coordination than a 50-year-old. Other sources like childdevelopmentinfo.com say that a human being's brain is being developed all his life. The brain is fully matured at its peak of performance at the age of 25 through 27. Then why don't we just debate the issue of increasing the age limit to 27? We should also consider what this would do to our economy. According to automotive.com, there were roughly 16 million cars sold last year. DMV reports every year an estimate of 5 million new drivers get on the road. Not all are teens, but most of them are. Imagine cutting out 5 million potential car sales and our already 2.5% dropped automotive sales and crashing economy for 3 years. That brings it to an estimate of 30% drop sales in automotive industry. You tell me if that's bad enough or not. Now, if we add the loss that insurance companies will suffer if we increase the driving age. Of course, life is not worth more than money, but insurance companies make the most money from young student drivers. According to RMIA.com, an insurance company, we make $2.6 million per year in profits from teens aged 16 to 19 alone. Research done by Michael Dart, an Allstate agent, shows that most auto insurance claims are done by people aged from 35 to 36. True, teens are most likely to get into an accident, but they don't. Roughly, one insurance company would lose an estimate of $7 million in a span of 3 years. Allstate's website has around 10,000 insurance companies that compete with around the country. Let's multiply the 7 million to 10,000. That's over $70 billion. Can this economy afford to lose out on that much cash?